It's good fun though.
Oh yeah.
Anything where you got to wind flat out.
I love the hit.
And then they just belt it as hard as they can.
Oh, I like that.
Like that.
Come on.
Well, this is oh, double hook up. Well, that's a good sign. G'day guys, and welcome to the final Sammy Hitzke fishing adventure for the year. Before I get stuck into today, just wanted to say a massive thank you to all you guys who have tuned in over the year. It's been a pretty good 12 months of fishing, even if I do say so myself. We've had some pretty good captures. We've got the Phantom out with me, and I don't know if you can see, yeah, behind me there is one of the many navigational beacons that lit up Moreton Bay. And we are going to try and spin some school mackerel off them. It's pretty reasonable on the weather. I thought it was going to be a little bit more lumpy. It's going to be a nice little morning session. We've got till about 10 o'clock, and then it kicks up something fierce to about 15 knots, and I don't want to be here for that. So we're aiming for 5. I'll settle for 2. 1. We will scrape by with 1. Enough sashimi for 2 people off 1. But yeah, we're just going to bounce our way from navigational beacon to navigational beacon, see if we can't find a couple. Today we're going to be using little metal slugs, dropping them down beside the pole and cranking them up at Mach 1. That's the plan of attack anyway. We'll talk about it more during the video. It's about 5:30, nice early morning, time to start fishing. So guys, when I say spinning small metal slugs, this is what I'm talking about. I like the silver Halco twisties. I've got a 30 gram on, Tez's got a 40 gram night jig, spinning on pretty high speed tackle, and it's pretty light gear, but you do have to be prepared. You can hook some pretty cool fish around the beacons, cobia, tuna. I've caught a 13.5 kilo Spanish mackerel off one of these in the bay here as well. So you do need some gear that is capable of stopping some fish if need be. Again, we're using our sounder. I've got my side scan on, looking for schools of bait. There's bugger all on this one, but it's still worth giving it a drop. Looking for schools of bait. Quite often you'll see the mackerel tucked in under it or above it. Just kind of lets you know who's home. There's not much going on pole number 1, so I don't like to spend too much time on each one if there's nothing going on, particularly if you can't see a big school of bait there. There's minimal bait on this one and we didn't get any hits, but if there's a big school of bait there, it is worth giving it a fair old working over. It is also kind of important to realise that just because there wasn't fish on there now doesn't mean a school won't go through in 10 minutes time. So usually I'll work my way down the poles, turn around, and I'll come back and do them again. Particularly if there's bait there, the fish will come, go. But none yet. Off to the next pole. Oh, there's something down there. Oh, that was a Mac.
Yeah.
Right on the bottom.
Wow.
Well, we've had our first hit of the day, guys. Oh, did you get a hit?
Yep.
They're sitting hard on the bottom. That's what you got to keep an eye out for. They will bite through your leader. Might risk this one for the biscuit. Is that on the jig again?
Oh yeah, hit it on the way down.
Oh.
Get another hit?
Yeah, go on.
Ah!
You know how I said risk it for the biscuit? That's what happens. Whoopsa daisies. Bugger. Oh well, at least they're here. At least they're here. Re-rig.
Yeah, well, I didn't even feel that one.
Hey?
Did not even feel that one.
Where'd you get bitten off?
Gone.
What?
Yeah.
Or is that a knot? Oh,
No.
Clipped
It's
your
a
lid.
big slice.
If I go like a Toby,
Oh, yeah.
bit of a flashy spoon. Well, we're down 2 lures for no fish. They're not eating it on a flat crank, but eating it when you jig it off the bottom, which means you've got slack line, which means they can come through and swallow the whole lot and get your leader as well. It's all right. They're in the area. I think they'll turn on once this tide starts to run a bit more. For now, we'll just have to get lucky. Like that.
Hey!
Lure change. And we're on. Oh, come here, fella. He's only a little schooly, this one. Gonna pole him straight into the boat. Oh. And when I said into the boat, I meant into the side of the boat. Whoop. And that's why, because they spit hooks like no tomorrow. Whoa! There we go, that is a small example of a school mackerel, but it's a school mackerel nonetheless. We're on the board. Now they have to be 50 centimetres. I'm gonna measure this guy. Oh, see what he's like. Oh, he's 51 centimetres, so I'm gonna keep this guy, not to eat, but as a mackerel trial bait. He's gonna hopefully score me something big and Spanish. Oh, there's a school. There's a school of something.
Oh, yeah. Not showing on sonar.
No, it's out the side. Big school or something. I don't know what they are. Oh!
How'd it hit?
Oh, I got smacked. Oh no.
Oh,
I got someone's bait jig. If you're missing a bait jig, please shoot me a message and I'll get that back to you ASAP. Chuck that in the bin. Thought that was my hit. There is a big school or something down here though. Just looking at it on side scan, so get these lures down.
Oh, yep.
Tez.
Come on.
Tez.
Come on.
Up him. Nice. Nice.
You're gonna risk your net.
Oh, stop playing with him.
Playing with me, I think.
Oh, that's a better fish.
He's a nice one.
Whoa, Jesus.
Well done,
That's
mate.
a school mackerel almost to the hand. There you go, that's a better example. So we saw the school come through on side scan. I dropped mine next to the pole. Tez dropped his in front of it. Halfway up, got slammed. Oh, he's making a mess of the boat.
There we are. Nice little school mackerel. That's what I was dreaming about last night. Here it is.
Look at that. Mouthful of teeth. Little chromie in the corner of the mouth. He gave you a run around as well.
Yeah, he put the afterburners on when he saw the boat, that's for sure.
But
Alrighty.
that is a much better eating size. There's one thing I know Tez is going to be absolutely stoked about, and he doesn't know about it yet, but right there on his shirt,
Oh no!
big blood splatter.
I can see me scrubbing each one of those.
School mackerel are notorious for making a mess. Have a go at the boat. Lucky they taste good. So guys, I know you love your sounder shots. This is what I'm looking for here. There's a school of something substantial. There might be a shark in with them, but there's bigger targets showing up on side scan there. So that's what I'm looking for. They're not necessarily straight on the boat, but they're in the area. So you just got to spray your casts around until you kind of pinpoint where they are.
Oh yeah,
Tez!
got him. I think. Stay in touch.
Go, 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 go! Phantom, dominating. You might have to give him a bit of stick here just so he doesn't get you back around. Oh, he's coming around.
Getting the shark.
Well, there is a shark. We can see a shark on the sounder. He hasn't given us any grief just yet, but once he gets excited, might be a different story. Oh, there's another nice one. Nicely done. You want to pole him straight in?
Yeah, if I can.
Oh,
no! Jeez.
Oh, that was lucky.
Yeah. Didn't
was
miss by
lucky.
much.
Well, it was a schoolie, but yeah, Whew, good release, I guess. Just doing you a bit for sustainability.
Oh dear.
Do it again.
Oh, yep.
He did.
It's still there, same spot.
Righto, I'll leave you do your pole forward. He might be
as big.
Hey,
That's
that's
might
all right.
be as big until he hits the boat. Yep.
Yeah, that's what they do.
He's got him.
They don't like coming to say g'day.
Oh, he's all right. Ready?
I was born ready.
Nice one. Woohoo!
Well, that's probably a good lucky thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's it.
that's another
release.
nice one.
Unhook.
Well, we should have let you do the introduction. My name's Sam, I'm the cameraman.
Oh, that's what happens when you go and try and match the profile of the winning angler. There you go, he's full of teeth.
Full of teeth.
Look at that.
Give us a side on. Beautiful. They're not massive schoolies, but I'll tell you what, they're great eating size.
Yeah.
They're turbo whiting, we'll call them today. Turbo whiting. Nicely done, Tez. Nicely done.
Alrighty.
2-zip.
See if we can get some blood out of this one.
Give him the royal treatment. I'll leave you to that. I'm going to try and catch one myself. Well, there seems to be a nice little school here at the moment. We can see them on the side scan just doing laps around, so they're kind of coming through, and every time you see them come through we get a hookup. Now, I can't see them at the moment because I just reversed back up into it, but hopefully it's my turn. Now guys, it doesn't happen often, so I thought it's worth showing on the episode. I'm borrowing a lure off Tez. It is a very rare occurrence. It used to be very frequent back in the day. Many times no permission was sought, and I didn't think it was required. It was just a
And I'd just come down and go, where is that? I'm sure I had one of those.
And it's gone.
It's gone.
But I lost my 30 gram Halco twisty to the bite off, and I much prefer the silver over gold for schoolies for some reason. They're just super pelagic, they like a flash. Tez has a 30 gram Halco, brand spanker, never been cast, and look, it would be rude if I didn't just give it a little test swim for him.
I'd have to kiss it goodbye.
No, no. Here we go. Oh yes! Yes! Oh no! No!
See if he's got a mate. Come on, Mackie, 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 Mackie.
It's good fun though.
Oh yeah.
Anything where you got to wind flat out.
I love the hit.
And then they just belt it as hard as they can.
Oh, I like that.
Like that.
Come on.
Well, this is oh, double hookup. Well, that's a good sign.
Oh, they're on the chew.
There you go. We waited for that tide change.
Oh, it pulled out.
Come out. Waited for that tide change, and just like that, they've come on the chew. They're not massive, but I'll tell you what, they're not terrible.
You right with that one?
Yeah, I'll pop him in. And this is what I like to call a good old-fashioned schoolie flick.
Oh yes. So that's just so it can make a mess from one end of the boat to the other.
I like to get the whole boat coated. Whole boat. Righto, Tez, you keep going because there's a school there. I would hate for you to miss out. Guys, this is a very dangerous way to hold them. I don't recommend it, but for your benefit, it's another nice little schoolie. We've got a couple for Eater, and this guy he's not that big, so unfortunately for him, he will swim again. Well, I guess fortunately for him, he will swim again. Unfortunately, it'll be with about 5 9-0s and a nice heavy trolling head. And I'll hopefully, oh, he's not real stoked about it, as you can imagine. But I'm on the board. Well, I'm already on the board, but I'm more on the board. If that isn't stereotypical schoolie fishing, I don't know what is. 2 poles of not a hit. Then we get to this last pole, mark a bit of bait, next minute mark a school of fish, landed 4, dropped 1, missed more hits, and then they've gone and shut down completely, can't get another hit again. So it's time to go to another pole, spin that, but you make sure you remember which pole you got that action on, because it's going to be worth coming back there in about half an hour to an hour and firing them back up. But look, that's a good start. We're 4 up already. The morning is still young. The A team, taking care of business. Oh, yep. Yes, nice. I was going to say, if we're going to get them there.
That was the spot.
You can see him sitting under there. Yeah, nice, Des.
Oh, coming away from that pole. That's the boy. Oh, he's got a bit of speed to him too.
He doesn't like it.
Hey,
he's not super.
Yeah, he's got a bit
super
of go.
stoked about it. Are you going to go the swing?
Oh,
swing him
I'll give it a go.
mat.
Hey, I'll give it a go. I don't know. See
Go
what
the
size
swing.
he is.
Hey?
Oh, he's not that big.
He's not that big. I reckon he might be a Spanish. Well, let's see that hook up, because I actually want him.
He's taken it in the sea. Might just bring him in the net, I think. Coming in.
That's a future mackerel, Terry.
Excellent.
That guy is a prime example of a mackerel troll bait. Get another one. Do it. Oh! My turn. Where is he? There he is. On the top. See another troll bait? I think he might be. Guaranteed to make a mess. Oh, that would have been efficient of us if we could go straight into the esky. We're definitely not setting any records with the size of them. Oh, but they're all good fun. May I please have those pliers, Tess? Excellente. So they're only small fellas, but I feel so much better knowing that they will swim again. Just not in their current alive state. And look, you guys can look forward to the oh yep, the pending video. It sounds like Tess is on in the background. Got him? Dropped him.
No, I think I busted off.
Busted? Oh no, not the Mojo lure.
Oh no. No, you got a 30 gram Halco twisty there, mate?
Nah, they're very rare to find, those ones.
Hard to find. Oh, okay.
Very hard to find. You can see them on the sounder there now. They're right in front of this school of bait. Get it back out there. I've taken a screenshot, guys. I'll make sure I put it in the video for you. Yep. Got him. Yes. Oh no. There he is. Ah, yes. Oh no. Oh, that'll teach you. That'll learn me. That's the the downside of polling. That happens sometimes. You get that. You do get that. Got him. There we go. Let's see if I can execute the lift a bit better this time. Here we go. There we go. Nicely done. Textbook lift.
Oh!
Got him?
Halfway in. Oh, come on.
Oh, look at the shark! This is going to be awesome. Go around quick. Oh. Quick, there's a massive shark after him.
Watch out. I'll bring him in. Oh, another nice little troll bait.
Another troll bait.
Woo!
Oh,
self-released. There you go. They hit it most of the way to the top.
And that's what they're eating. So, matching the hatch. Matching the hatch.
25 grammer does the job.
Look at that. That's why it's working. Nicely done, Tess.
Very
good. Good Mackie season.
Oh, yes! They're under the boat.
Up him. Nicely done. Oh, he might be a bit too small, that one.
Yeah.
We'll put him on the measure. Oh, yes, double hook up test. Woo! I think this might be a good way to...
Oh, he's in.
He's in. I might have a foul hooked one or a bit better sized one. Oh, I got a sideways one. Pigeon pair of little guys.
He's a go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Beautiful. Mine. Oh. Mine, not so much. No. He can go back. Well guys, that is a pretty good morning session. I think we landed 7 or 8. We've got 7 in the bag. Pulled the hooks on many more, and plenty of hits and plenty of action. Tez, I think you're involved in this as well.
Oh, I think so. I think if you end up with a shirt like this, you know you got pretty close to the action.
Or you should be running from the police. Either or. But look, we were expecting the weather to kick up about 10 or 11. It's now 9 o'clock. We've probably got the best part of 12 to 13 and it's building. Starting to get a few white caps and stuff, so we're going to cut our losses. We've had fun. No need to push it for any more. We're going to get home nice and comfortably and deal with these fish. But what we might do is have a bit of a tackle talk in where it's a bit calmer, and we'll go through all the stuff that we use so you guys can get out and have a crack yourselves. The gear we're using for school mackerel is very, very simple stuff. This is a 5000 Shimano twin power. This is a 7'6" PE 2 to 4 light casting bone ocean thug, and I'm running 20 pound braid, 30 pound leader, and I caught the majority of my fish on this guy here. This is a 30 gram Halco Twisty. For those guys who saw the video last year, exact same lure. I like the chrome over the gold. Oh, camera moved. I like the chrome over the gold. I haven't had as much success on the gold. I don't know why, but chrome seems to be pretty consistent. Tez was using very similar. He was using a bit lighter outfit, a 4000, with more of a kind of like a 10 to 20 pound rod, so a little bit lighter. And he was using a Gillies baitfish, this profile here. So a little bit wider in the profile, I reckon probably replicates a herring a little bit better. And it definitely got the nibbles as well. He was using a 25 and a 30 gram. Now, you'll see these little keeper hooks hanging off the bottom. That's because these slugs were rigged for tailor. I wouldn't necessarily do this for school mackerel, but it seemed to work all right. All it is just an additional, it's like it's a long bait holder hook hung off a swivel and then attached to that split ring. Usually we do it for tailor because they jump and carry on, and they're really good at shaking the hooks, but look, it seemed to work all right in the schoolies as well. We caught all our fish off 2 particular poles. There was no rhyme or reason to why they had the bait on them today, but they definitely had more than all the others. We caught 4 off one, then 3 off another, and then we went back and got another 2 off the first one that we caught fish off. All the others had no bait, no fish, but that changes every single trip. Guys, it's that easy, so if you see a bit of a weather window, grab your spinning outfits, get out there and have a bit of fun, because I'll tell you what, there's no better way to spend a morning. We're going to go fill it up some fish, and we'll catch you then. Not a bad morning in the office.
Absolutely.
So we've got a couple of nice eaters, and the others, I'm being very greedy. These would make awesome eating, but I have bigger plans for them, and by bigger I mean substantially. I want to upgrade these things into big Spanish mackerel. Haven't done it before with school mackerel, but word on the street is they make great tow baits, so I'm going to be very spoilt and very greedy. I'm not going to eat the smaller ones. I'm going to show you guys how to cryovac them up, which you can apply to just about any form of bait, and they'll be coming out at a later date, so you'll have to stay tuned to see how that goes. But here's a little pan shot of how we did. Nice size ones there, and then these other ones would probably be what I class as a school size school mackerel, so pretty prevalent, not massive, but still a nice bit of meat on them if you were chasing a feed. I like to think of them as a bit of a turbo whiting. They got nice big long white fillets, and great chewing and great sashimi.
You do it.
Okay guys, here's the first 3 of my delicious, tasty little troll baits. They really are perfect size. That kind of, well, these ones are between 50 and 54. So the first thing you want to do, oh excuse me, is get them down on some paper towel and dry them as much as you can. You want them to be dry in the freezer. So give them a wipe down, get that slime and any blood. If you give their gills a bit of a squeeze, that usually gets a bit of blood and moisture out, because you don't want it in your freezer bag, your cryovac bag. I've roughly cut some cryovac bags to size. Now, oh, actually I probably should have mentioned, the secret to this whole ordeal is a cryovac. You cryovac a bait in good condition, nice and fresh, and it will last literally for years. I'm still using Bonito from 2 years ago, so it goes a long way to increasing the longevity of your bait. So I've roughly cut them to size. I'm only going to go 1 per bag because I'm not going to run a full spread of school mackerel. It's going to be more 1 within a couple of Bonito or a Tailor. Probably gone a bit large on the bag there, but she'll be right. Get a head down one end, keep the mouth closed. Now you want to make sure, particularly if you're going to be towing baits, that everything's nice and straight. You don't want it to freeze in a weird position, because it just makes it harder to get them to swim right. So he's ready to rock and roll. Make sure you don't get any moisture here so it doesn't affect your seal. And it's as simple as pressing go. It sucks all the air out, and this bait will be good to go whenever it gets the call up. Now, cryovac machines, they are cheap as chips these days. I'm pretty sure I got this one for like 50 bucks on sale about 10 years ago, and all I've needed to do is buy more bags. You can get them from Big W and all sorts of places. You buy just rolls of it. So I buy pre-cut bags and also have the rolls, so I can do stuff like this. Then you chuck a bit of a label on it, get it right in the freezer. That thing will look as fresh as the day you caught it. 9 months down the track. Hopefully it doesn't last that long before we get to swim it, but it's good to know it's all in good condition, ready to be eaten by big Mr. Mackerel. Guys, that brings us to the end of our 52nd video of the year. We never missed a Sunday, and what a year it was. I'd like to take another moment to thank every single one of you who's tuned in and watched one of my videos. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. And also a massive shout out goes to everyone who bought merchandise from my website. I really, really appreciate the support. You guys are absolute legends. I hope you have a very safe and relaxing holidays, and with a bit of luck, you find some time to get out there and wet a line as well. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, leave us a comment below. And if you're new to the channel, well, you've missed another whole year of fishing adventures, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any more. Guys, once again, thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll catch you next year for another Sammy Hitzke fishing adventure. Cheers, guys.